Today, I'm joined by Seattle Thunderbirds star, burgeoning star in the Western Hockey League, and potential first-round draft pick in this year's NHL entry draft, the 2021 draft I'm talking about. It is Connor Roulette of the Seattle Thunderbirds. Connor, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Just like I told you before, we're going to be heading out, me and the girlfriend skiing this weekend, so I got no complaints. What's on the docket for you? What do you have going on this weekend?
Uh, just some home workouts and hitting the ODR with some friends. Not much to do with everything shut down, but thankfully all the ODRs are open and they have the lights on all night. So yeah, it's probably the first thing I'll be doing all weekend.
It's one of the benefits of living in the prairies compared to the guys that live out on the West Coast, where they can go play in a puddle, but they definitely can't go play on the ODR. But speaking of
Yeah.
that, it's been a weird start to the season. Obviously, as much as the season ended last year, you actually got to play a couple games with the Selkirk Steelers, the Manitoba Junior Hockey League. You had a goal and an assist in 3 games. What was that experience like for yourself, and how good did it feel to get out there and play some games?
Yeah, it felt really good just to finally be able to like kind of put the whole equipment on and get into some games and kind of be in that team atmosphere. And yeah, it definitely felt pretty good. My brother played in the MJ, as a kid watching him, and you finally get to play in the rinks that he played in. And yeah, it was just a good just to get and meet the new guys and play with some guys that I played with before, and it was a great experience overall. And yeah, it was finally get the legs going again, get in game shape. But then sadly we got shut down and haven't been on a team since. So, but yeah, those 3 games were fun and it was a good experience.
Well, looking back at last year, you had an outstanding 16-year-old season in the Western Hockey League, 19 goals and 20 assists for 39 points in only 54 games, which is beyond impressive. And it put a lot of expectation on you heading into this year. So when you look back on last year and as you prepare for this year, it is your draft year. What are the things that you have been working on or the things that you have been trying to develop so that when it comes to, whenever the draft is going to be, you hear your name as early as you want to?
Yeah, well, the season, yeah, it did end off pretty good. The first half of the season, it kind of took a lot of just getting used to and, finding your game, playing with older, better guys. And I think, throughout the season, just finding that confidence. And I think this summer, just getting stronger and getting bigger. And then, just you grow more mature. And then, so I think, biggest thing just coming into the season is coming in stronger, faster. And, just for me personally, I think it's, just protecting the puck more. I need to kind of work on, puck protection and, that just kind of ties into being stronger. And then just having more confidence and just being a mature player in the league. I think that'll help me a lot. And obviously, just the players I play with as well. There's a lot of great guys on the team, and it's just you can't do everything by yourself and all that. And thankfully, the great players on the team. And I think if I were to do hear my name get drafted and all that, it would be just from the help I get from the players I have on the team. And just hopefully we get the season. Hopefully I can be back with that group and just continue to play with such a great group of guys.
Yeah, and you guys are building towards something there. You have such a young team from last season, the youngest team in the Western Hockey League. You're obviously working towards a goal that, this year would have been a big step. And then the year after this, your 18-year-old season is going to be a real big year for that Seattle team. And you're going to be a very important player on it. Unfortunately, we've lost almost a full season now due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but you've picked up a new skill. You're a big NHL 21 player now online. You and Keyshawn Gervais are part of the Indigenous Gaming Hockey League. Can you just explain kind of how you got started with the esports hockey and what you love about it?
Well, yeah, just like every hockey player, and I think almost everyone in who loves playing games. It's just kind of something that you do on your off time. And just this summer and this off season, I guess we've had so much time just to kind of when you're not working out and you're not skating and you kind of have an off day, just kind of sit around and you kind of pick up new hobbies. And I think just as a kid, like I always kind of grew up playing NHL 05 on the PS2, or I went from PS2 all the way up to the PS 5. So just kind of finding new hobbies. And then just when you kind of play, it gets competitive and you like to play with your friends and have fun at the same time. So when you find out there's leagues and stuff like that, and there's people having games and set times and set rules, it's pretty fun. So yeah, it was definitely one of the big things that I found the funniest thing to do. So when you get to find in a league like that, you play against guys like Keyshawn. He's a great NHL player, so it was pretty fun just to do that live stream with him. Is pretty good exposure, and I think it's just the funnest thing hobby I got into this summer.
Well, I know Keyshawn has his own Twitch stream. Are you planning on getting your own handle there so we can start pumping you a little bit too?
That's, I don't know. It's if I were to do that, it would be fun, but right now it's not really a goal of mine. But maybe get a face cam for the next stream or something like that would be pretty fun. There's always room for that. So if it does come down to it, for sure. But right now it's just I'd rather be a mass gamer who's beating guys who don't know who I am. So, but I do have a Twitch account. I just don't really go on it as much.
Well, I got one last question for you here as you get ready for the start of the season. Outside of the ShoWare Center, which is the home of the Seattle Thunderbirds, what rink are you most excited to get back into next year?